Hi guys, so today I have, I think it might be kind of a quick haul. A few things that are coming in from HSN that are going to be delivered today. They're out for delivery, so I'll probably wait for those to come in before I actually edit and upload the video. And if any of those items are still available, those will be linked in the description box, and those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. I have some things to the Dollar Tree that I showed in a swap reveal, but maybe you guys hadn't seen that yet, so I want to show those to you again just right quick because they're really cool. And then I ordered some items on HobbyLobby's site because I really wanted the pastel sequins, and they were not in store, and they were on the site, so I grabbed those. Yeah, but there's a little bit of housekeeping right at the top. I am so sorry. I've been waiting for some of the potpourri swaps to come in, and I kind of got ahead of myself, and I talked about that in the swap reveals, because usually when a swap is due on a Saturday, which is usually what I do, unless for some reason I extend it to a Monday being the last day to ship, which I don't like doing, it's kind of weird. It's always a Saturday. So usually by Wednesday, most of them are in, that following Wednesday, because even if someone sends something Saturday, generally with priority, because when you send a package, it usually goes priority because it might cost a few cents more, or you use priority shipping packages, right? The boxes or whatever, supplies. And it's always 2 days to 3 days. Like, legitimately most of the time on the second day, like after you sent it, I get it here, or on the third day I get it here delivered at the PO box. And then anything outside of that is weird, and sometimes it's problematic, and sometimes it takes even more longer, like the weeks go by or something happens. So a lot of times I don't like to wait around for those packages because I never really know what the post office is going to do, and sometimes they just show up out of the blue and it's like, oh, okay, cool. But sometimes tracking has issues, or it's just, so generally I don't wait for those. But this time around I really got ahead of myself because a lot of swaps were in and it was Monday, and then the trackings that people did give me were like, oh yeah, they're going to be here Monday, and then tracking changed on several packages. So I had, wanted to wait for them, especially because I did get ahead of myself. Honestly, the packages I was waiting for, they all came in yesterday on Wednesday, which is normally when I start the reveals. I usually start them on a Wednesday. So very sorry, but I'm glad the packages are here. But one other gal, my friend here, Eileen, I'm so sorry. It was her first time with a swap, and I totally overlooked her swap. I put her name in the thing. I pulled the names. She's in a group, and then she was like, "Oh, I didn't see my reveal," and I'm like, "That's weird." So let me go, look. I was actually having lunch when I was, checking. So I went and I looked through all the, the packages I had in front of me. I'm like, that's so weird because her name's here, and I'm like, I'm not seeing her name, and I'm like, okay, that's really weird. Okay, but okay. So I was like, oh, I'll look in the tub where the spring into Easter swap, this swap stuff is at. And as soon as I opened it, on the very top, it said Eileen Perales, and I feel so bad. let me show you. What happened is, since these swaps overlapped, I started off with everything kind of in one tub, whatever was arriving, and then I started separating them out. But I guess when I just saw this, I just saw kind of a bigger box. I'm not gonna, and I just assumed it was cases, and I didn't even look at it. But I'm so sorry, and I want to give you a sneak peek of hers because I could have dug a hole and crawled into it too. I'm so embarrassed. I feel so bad. It's never happened before, and I feel so bad. But let me show you. Look at her cute little packaging and just a little sneak peek. I mean, look how gorgeous. Thank you so much, Eileen. I'm so sorry. Oh, look at that. And to be honest, we could have used this colorway in the swap out. Just gorgeous. So I'm going to reveal hers. And that brings me to the next thing. The reveal will probably be tomorrow. I'm only waiting on one. The tracking says it's going to be here tomorrow, which is weird because the tracking was way out from when my friend here sent it. So I'm like, that's kind of odd already. If it comes in, that's great. If not, I can't keep waiting because, the rest of these were in on Wednesday, and I'm waiting for one package. But I figure if I already waited till Wednesday, and I thought some of these things were actually going to come in on Thursday, some of the tracking was showing, I might as well wait the one more day, and hopefully it comes. But every time I check tracking today, yesterday, all the time, it's like nothing's moved. It just says it'll be on time, but will it? Because the on time is already super late from when she said it. So I don't know. But I do have some other ones here. I haven't swapped out yet the rule breaker ones, and everybody has had something like that. I've already contacted them. They know what's up, and they're going to swap together. This is the only swap where I'm going to do that because they're very easy to swap out. If they're rule breakers in the other embellishment case, I'm sorry, they are not going to be swapped out, okay? This time I was like, oh, it was kind of easier to do, and I had a small group. But I promised people I will not be swapping things anymore if there are rule breakers because I want people to stick to the rules, and, that happens. Let's see. What else? Okay, if you are in the spring into Easter case swap, you have Saturday to send out your swap. Do not send it out after your post office has closed on Saturday, because that means it's not actually going to do anything until Monday, and that's like them scanning it and putting it in the back, and maybe it's not even going to leave your town until like Tuesday. So don't do that. If you guys do click print and ship, do not think that because you click and printed something on Saturday, but you actually didn't put it in the mailbox until after, you know, the mail came by, or you take it to their post office after 3 or 4, whenever your post office closes. Don't do that, guys. That doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. Just because you printed out a postage slip doesn't mean, oh, that's Saturday. No, it's not. You have to get it in time for it to go out, because that happens, and I've seen it many times, and I'm like, no, because if it's late for that reason, then that's just, you know, again, I generally don't wait around for late packages. So please, guys, get them sent off. If your post office isn't open on Saturday, you know, that means you got to send it by Friday, right? Because I know in some small towns, they don't open on Saturdays. What else? That's it. What a fun swap. I mean, everything, even the, you know, the ones that just arrived, you know, I'm opening them because I get them ready. Gorgeous. Just beautiful. So, I'm very sorry, Eileen. So sorry, but let's get started. I think that's all the housekeeping, and I'll try to put a little note there for people who don't care about the housekeeping. But that's part of the problem. Sometimes with the swap, I know some people don't watch the video, especially because, like, I'll change something and I'm like, what happened? You got to watch the videos, guys. But anyway, if you're in the swap, it's something you'd want to pay attention to. Otherwise, who cares, right? You might have been noticing this the whole time I was talking. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I don't know when I'm going to put this video out. I worked on it this morning, but I have other videos ready to go, and that brings me to my next point. So my kids are going to be on spring break next week. I had no idea. I thought it'd be closer to Easter or right after Easter, because that's usually what they do. It's like around Easter, but not really. This is like totally caught me off by surprise, because now the spring into Easter case swaps are going to be coming in, and that's when I usually do the reveals, and now my kids are home. So I am going to do something a little bit different as far as the live reveal. I think I'm going to do what I used to do with my nail art swaps on my old channel. I just record things as they came in, and I should have already been doing it if that's, because it didn't occur to me. I totally forgot. Like, didn't even think about it as far as that overlap right there, you know? What I'm going to do is open the packages, do the reveals like I'm doing right now, just pre-recorded. And then I'm going to live chat them. I mean, I could start right now, right? Showing you guys spring into Easter cases, but I don't want to do that because I don't want people who haven't sent theirs to feel like, oh, I should do that, or oh, I should, you know, just do what you're going to do and then send it in. I don't want to start showing other things and get people sidetracked or whatever. So I think I'm going to start recording them because I have 2 days left. I have Thursday and Friday really without kids, unless I get up early, right? And I have not been getting up early after the time change. Well, I kind of have sometimes, but not like, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing. Or next week I do get up early and we do our videos early, which I don't think anybody wants to do. And I'm talking about like 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. my time, you know, Pacific Standard, which is nice for the people on the East Coast, but not so nice for us over here on the West Coast. So I'm going to pre-record them, and then I'm going to do live premieres. So I'll be in the chat with you guys, which I think is actually maybe even a better way to do it, because I can say like, okay, this was, you know, so-and-so swap from wherever. And that way you guys have that, because I know sometimes I'll say it, maybe you missed it or you don't know who it's from. And I think it might be a better way to do it, but we'll see. So this is going to be a test run. I'm probably going to start recording them, like I said, today and tomorrow. Not going to reveal them until typically like we do Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a wrap-up day because, you know, things come in Wednesday, Thursday, normally by Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe the Thursday one I'll do live. But I think this will be a new way to try it out for this one, especially because otherwise we're just going to wait till the next week. And I don't think anybody wants me to keep the cases and wait until the next week to actually reveal them and all that. So I want to get it going. Okay. Now, real quick, Dollar Tree. When I went the other day, they had these little jars, and I had never seen them before, and I mentioned to you guys they were in the party section. Maybe they're going to put them in the organizing section, or maybe the craft section, but where I found mine when they were in the party section was like the little wedding and streamer and those kind of things. More on the wedding side, not so much on the kids side. You know how they have like little forks and little spoons and cute things or whatever, little cups. That's where this was. And that's what I mentioned before. If they're going to do $1.25 and they have cooler stuff, I'm all for it. And I have not seen these, and I thought these are so cute. And I mean, this is not something I don't think I would do for a swap, because this has to go in probably a medium box, and if we did 2 of them, I don't know. But, and again, who knows if you're going to find it. You can order them online, is what I heard from the girl that was there, the worker. She said that, you know, somebody had just come in and picked up a whole tub of, case of them, basically 24 of them. So look how cute. Oh my gosh, adorable. So I just want to make sure you guys see this in case you're interested in that. I had picked up this little jar because basically what I was going to do is decorate it for the potpourri swap, but I'm not so interested in this little jar anymore. I really love that candy jar, and I picked up 2, although there were like 10 or 15 there, and I was like, I probably should take more of them, but I didn't, and I bet you they're never going to be back. But that's okay. We got to leave some for the others. I did grab some of these little glass jars because... oh, like the sequins that are coming in. Maybe I'm going to switch out the glass jar I put in mine. I don't know. It was really tiny. I don't know if you guys remember, and I put some sequins in there, but look how cute. So these are smaller. They do generally fit in the swap cases. So I just grabbed a few of those because I think I ran out. Or at least I couldn't find them. And then I also showed in the swap that I had just picked this stuff up at Dollar Tree. It's like metal. It says metal ribbon, and it literally is... like moldable metal. It's a little bit sharp. Pretty cool. I don't know what I'll do with this, but I think it'd be cool to, you know, line something. I don't know. It's like border kind of stuff to me. I'm sure there's people who've probably found this and maybe already have videos on how to use this because people are very handy out there. But I just picked up a few of them. I picked up 2 of this because I really like that. This is more like a band. And then this one has like more of a lacy look to it. And this one's a little bit different from that one. But it's cool stuff. So this was in the crafty section. Oh, and then I just took a picture of how they have fabric now too, and I hauled it last time. I did a video from Dollar Tree, which I just recalled because I was like, did I already show that stuff? And look at me putting away this box with Eileen. There you go. I am so sorry, and I was like apologizing profusely to her. I feel so bad because, you know, it could have gone out already. But oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, just some stuff from Hobby Lobby right quick. And then, let me move this stuff out of the way. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the crafty stuff. I had mentioned to you guys I wanted to get these Madeline Pans. Look at these. And they're different from the regular. You know, the regular shell one is kind of long and thin. And they had those there, and I have a set already. But this is just so cute. And I mean, these are thick Madelines, so we will see about that. But look how cute these pans are. And this stuff was on sale. I think it's still on sale, the spring sale. They usually don't go back on that once they put things 40% off, right? As far as like sections of stuff. So this is still in the spring shop, and they were like $7 and some change, but how cute! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I found those, or I was able to get them. Just a couple things. Let's see. Got a few packs of the sequins. Now, I'm going to tell you why I don't buy sequins at like the Dollar Tree. And I mean, you know, people do whatever they do, but because it's like metal and it's like painted, and usually it's like peeling off or like coming off, it doesn't look great, and I prefer not to use that. These kind are plastic, just like the ones like you got from like Spellbinders or whoever else, or coated really nicely. So these are plasticky, and you can see they're all different colors, and they're all so pretty, and they're not like scuffed or messed up looking, and that's what I like about this. And I'm, you know, and maybe that's just me. But now, having said that, it looks like they changed the style. Look at this one. This is too funny. This one has the AV coating, and then this one's just pastel, which is funny because this is not 2 different listings. I just ordered 3 packages, I think. Where's the 3rd one? Let's see. That is too funny. I would have loved to have another one of this. The shiny one. This one, this is what I thought I was getting, so I'm happy to get it, but that looks really cool. What is going on? Easter 2022 sequins. I guess if you saw this in the store, they even have the same number. You'd be able to say, oh, I like this one better, right? The AB one. But look at the iridescent one. How funny. I mean, I totally was going for this, so I'm happy. But now I want more of this one. Well, it's the luck of the draw, guys, apparently, if they're going to ship it to you. That's so interesting. Okay, so happy to have it. Happy to have it. Let's say, for me, obviously, we love things for the Dollar Tree, like, whatever, and we like to, you know, save a little money here and there, but if the thing looks like, I don't know. I know at times there's, like, hacks and people will do funny things, and I'm like, if it doesn't look quite right, like, why even spend your time doing it? That's kind of what that's what I think of, but that's just me, I guess. Look at the little tiny vials from Tim Holtz. This stuff was on sale again. I don't think it's on sale right now, but, you know, every once in a while they do 40% off or whatever. These are adorable. And, of course, at the Dollar Tree, I have their ones, and those are so cute. Those are definitely, you know, they're adorable. But these are different shapes, and I like that. Look at that. So cute. So cute. Okay, so I picked up this tag die, because you know me, I'm curious. Yeah, I love my We Are Memory Keepers one. I use it all the time, and I'm like, well, how are they doing the different shapes? It's basically because the thing is like scalloped. So if you're only having a piece of paper that you put in there that's 1.5 inch, it's only going to get that first part of the scallop. You know, you see this top part, it's only going to get this one. If you do 2 inches, it's going to get where it curves down, so it's going to look like that. And then the 2.5 is going to go back out, and you get that part of it. So yeah, it has different shapes, but that's why, because of the paper thickness, which makes me think it has to be very much accurate, right? Your measurement, because if you're like 1.56 inches and you put it in there, it's going to be looking crooked. So we will see what happens with that. It might go back. I don't have a lot of, later on after I thought about it, I was like, oh, you know what? That's not good. Because definitely I'm going to cut it crooked, I'm sure, or just a little bit off, right? Grab some more of the little silverware adornments because these are super cute. I wish they were even smaller, just because we can put them in like swap cases and stuff, but how cute are those? There's 3 of each. Just a little something for here and there. Grab some more of these because I am totally in love with these guys, and unless they're on sale, they're actually cheaper on Amazon, but I'll link it to Amazon if you guys are interested, because that's where they just have a good price on them, like every day. So I like those. More of those little words just popping here and there. What else did I grab? Oh, okay. So this stuff, this is interesting. They probably come in a pack of 3 and they just took one out. Their trims were on sale, so I grabbed black trim because I don't think I have that one. And this is the kind that it's already kind of curved, you know what I'm saying? It's not just flat or straight. So it's hard to see, but it's lace. Grab some more pom-pom trim because I have been eating that up. They have the heart lace in the cream color, and it's very softly cream color. Ivory. Well, I guess ivory, so that must be less creamy, right? A little bit more white. Really pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. So I grabbed that because they never really have that one in store that I've seen. I grabbed this colorful pom-pom, and it's not like my super favorite, but I'm sure there'll be a reason for me to use this. So I was like, I'll grab that. Usually my colors are a little more muted, but I think that's fun. I grabbed this pink lace, again, that same stuff. That's the kind that's more ruffled, so it goes around edges or corners, I guess, really nicely. So I'm going to do that. So again, with my kids being home, that means I'm going to stock up as much as I can on videos this week. And we'll see what happens, guys. It might be a slow week next week. I grabbed tons of the ivory one of that same stuff. This is kind of interesting. Look how big that is, and look how tight and small this pink one is. It's the same amount. 3 yards? 3 yards. 3 yards. That's odd. Is it 7 1/8 inch? 1.5 inch. That's the difference. Oh, you know what? I don't think I noticed that was 1.5 inch. That's some big stuff. Oh well, we'll see how that works. And then I really like that heart one apparently because I got 3. There's 2 more over here. Well, there's only one. It probably fell out of here, I guess. Is there anything else in this box? It's kind of weird. Everything's just kind of... Oh, I got little make it and bake it's from Miranda. Do you guys remember this stuff? So cute. So I think she'll might have the patience for it now. She loves doing like the little ones where you kind of paint in them. So hopefully the little sun catcher ones, maybe she'll like this. Okay, I think that is it for right now. So I'm going to wait for my HSN deliveries. But like I said, it's pretty much glue. Well, I don't know if I said that earlier, but it's just glue and a couple other things or one other item. Yeah. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, I certainly did not go back and buy more of these during that time that I did. I went back, I grabbed a few more. We'll see. But they had some. Okay, let's see here. This is really beat up. That's because this is just my glues. So on HSN, they sell them in packs of 3 like this. You know, Tonic will have bundle deals here and there for the glues that are a really great price. But for right now, this is the best that I can find with the 3. You know, they end up being like, what is it? I think it's 17 or so for the 3, plus, you know, the $3.50 or whatever they charge for shipping. Of course, that means $7 with HSN because I got both of these, right? So these I ordered through HSN. They do ship from Tonic though, so I guess in a way we're thinking about the shipping and the $5 card or not the $5 or $10, like a lot of things I've been buying recently come from Anna Griffin. They come from Heartfelt Creations. They come from Tonic. So I'm assuming that's one of the reasons it's getting like, they're not really keeping them in their own warehouses. I don't know. So they got to pay these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who knows what kind of deals they make, right? To have that kind of stuff work out. But anyway. Oh, and this one, I just looked it up right now actually because I was like, oh, I start editing something else and letting it render, and I'm like, if this thing comes in, because it says by 7 o'clock, and it wasn't even on the vehicle for delivery, you know, I'll just start editing something else. And of course, as soon as I started a little bit in, it said it was good. This is something else. This is kind of a bummer. Oh, you know what? There's still one more thing. I'm going to check my mailbox, because possible the other thing, again, is from Hot Fro Creations. I just realized maybe it's in the mailbox. So it does say it's out for delivery, but this is what they brought me. So I'm going to leave it at this. I'll check my mailbox in a second just to see if maybe it got delivered there, like, because I know that one's a smaller thing. But these, a lot of people were excited for during craft day, and I didn't really jump on them until now. I was like, well, let's see what this is about, so I'll try them out. I have other dies that do this kind of thing. I even have the frame dies from them, from Spellbinders. They're like a APG, a Becca Feekin type of frame. Do I have a tonic one? I feel like I have 3 different ones. But this one is all in one piece, and you guys know I've made videos on how to make your own kind of boxes like this to make like a card, or on the inside of the card or whatever. But, you know, why not? So this is the... Is this a slimline? What does it say? Oh yeah, so this is a slimline one. So basically in that one piece you're cutting it out. It has all these different inlays and fun things, and you know we love that. And you just fold it in and decorate it up. So it's like a shadow box basically. Card. Right? I mean, it just says shadow box right there. It's like a shadow box, you guys. And then this one... Oh, that sounded horrible. Is the 4x... This is 6x4, but... Because usually it's 4x6, right? So it's 6 by 4. I don't know. Anyway, this is super cute. I mean, I don't know if I would ever get this fancy with it, but that is very adorable. So I will definitely tutorialize these. Actually... Oh, you know what? I was gonna say I don't have a Freeform Friday yet. What I'm gonna do for Freeform Friday is during the reveals of the last potpourri swaps is some fun stuff. So I'm just including that as Freeform Friday. Really cute. Let me go check on my mail and see if the other item has been delivered, because it did say it was gonna be delivered today, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, that wasn't there, so I have a feeling he's gonna come back. But I'm done. This is good. We'll upload the video. It did remind me though the other day I got this and I forgot to show it just because it was the one thing from Amazon. It's just the Tim Holtz Garden Greens, and I really love this. And after seeing the flower swap and all these sprigs and beautiful things like little leaves people included, I just had to grab these, and I'm sure it'll go well with my tattered florals and all that kind of stuff. So happy to have this little set. But I guess that's it, guys. So yeah, please get your swaps in the mail. Honestly, I gave a month for the case swap, and I think that's too long. I want to give people plenty of time, but I think people, like, I put it off, or maybe you order things. You know, things happen. Because less than half of them are in. You know what I'm saying? Where the potpourri swap people pretty much got on it. So I'm like, So it's getting real close to the wire. I'm getting a lot of emails every day, or several emails, I shouldn't say a lot. Several emails a day saying, oh, I got mine in the mail, and, which is awesome. Thank you guys for doing that. If you can do that and give me the tracking or just whatever, that's great, because I can check on things myself without having to bother you and be like, hey, yeah, it's nicer when people just email me with it. And if you can write out the tracking number instead of just sending a picture, that'd be great, because the picture, and then I have to go and type all the numbers out pretty much every time I go to check it. And I check it often, you guys, because I'm a crazy person. I like to know where everything is. So if you could just type out the numbers instead of just including a picture, that would be much better. But yeah, again, if you click and ship, which means you're printing at home, make sure you still get it to the post office by Saturday morning, right? Before they close, or Friday if you're in a small town. And they've been so cute, you guys, all the different spring into Easter. So tomorrow we'll finish up the potpourri. Hopefully that one last one makes it, and then we'll have some fun. All right, guys. Whew. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.